Are you stuck at home with absolutely nothing to do? Have you refreshed YouTube over and over again just to see if there's a video that might interest you? Are you just so bored out of your mind that you're actually going crazy? If so, watch this video because I am with you and we will get through this together. And I'm going to be showing you what I've been up to during this time of self-isolation and absolute boredom. So first of all, just make sure to be drinking water. I know that that's kind of annoying, but we're at home, we have really no excuse. Self-care is important. I've been drinking so much water lately, so just fill up a cup and drink her up. Drink a bunch of water, yeah. So I know that studying is really annoying, but honestly, I'm not done school yet. I still have an exam and an essay to write. So this is just a clip of me doing work, and I just blew so much dust everywhere. But yeah, we have so much time at home. I'm sure a lot of you in high school still have a lot of stuff to do too. Things are going to be online soon, so honestly, just take some time out of your boring day to just do schoolwork. Honestly, we're so bored at this point that doing schoolwork might actually be fun. I know I miss school, but yeah, so schoolwork, good for the brain. I don't know what I'm saying. Another thing we can do is FaceTime our friends. I know that it's really hard to be so far away from our friends for such a long period of time, but just by FaceTiming, playing iPhone games, playing Snapchat games, sending memes to each other, I've been constantly talking to my friends during this whole time, and it's honestly been so helpful with the whole boredom thing and just staying connected even though we can't be physically connected, you know what I mean? Okay, physically connected, I just pictured this human centipede, but yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean. So, call up your grandma, FaceTime your best friend, spill all the tea, and make sure that everyone's doing okay. I actually wasn't even talking to anybody. Yeah, I don't have friends to FaceTime, but I mean, I do, but we never FaceTime, so it would be weird to FaceTime. But maybe we will because everybody's bored right now, and that includes me. So, FaceTime your friends! I've also been learning the ukulele because it seems fun and I have one. I don't know what I'm doing. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Go learn an instrument. Fun fact, I actually used to play the piano. I played it for 10 years, but I'm really out of practice, so enjoy this clip of me suffering as I try to relearn past songs. For this video, I chose this song because it sounds cool, but I'm actually really bad at it. But I've been practicing a lot more often, and it's been helping to kill time, and it's also super fun. One thing that I've actually really been looking forward to doing more of is puzzles. I used to adore puzzles, and I used to do them all the time, but I haven't done one in probably genuinely more than 5 or 6 years because I just don't have time for them anymore. But I'm going to try to complete as many puzzles as I can during this quarantine. I actually have a lot, and yeah, I thought filming this would be fun. Watching the puzzle be built would be really fun. This is from Spirited Away, and not only is it really fun, but it's also super nostalgic for me. Studio Ghibli was a huge part of my childhood, so I don't know, it was really fun recreating this puzzle, or building this puzzle. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Finishing this puzzle was really satisfying. I really liked the process, and if you have a puzzle at home, I'd encourage you to try one too. Something I haven't done in years and years and years is read, and I know it's really bad. I mean, technically I have been reading, but it's only been for school. So during this quarantine, I'm going to try to at least read 2 new books. This is The Outsiders. I've read it about 8 times because it's my favorite book and movie. But yeah, reading. Good for the brain, good for killing time, good for like everything really. Another thing you can do during this quarantine is color. I used to love coloring so much, but I haven't really been doing it lately because it's very time consuming. But during this time, it would be the perfect activity because it's so time consuming. And it's also really therapeutic, so with all the things going on in the world right now, I think that we can just color it out, you know? Relax, have fun, make a pretty picture, and yeah, color. Staying in the theme of crafty things, something that I used to do all the time when I was younger was finger weaving. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it is so much fun. Basically, I guess slow down the video if you want to actually learn, but you weave the string through your fingers, like loop it twice on each finger, and all you do is go ahead and take the lowest, like the bottom string off of each finger, starting with your pointer finger. And yeah, it literally makes a scarf or like a belt or a headband or whatever you want it to be. It's pretty thin, but see, you take it just from the bottom like that, go in order, and be sure not to take it from the top or else you're gonna lose a stitch. And then you just weave it in and out, and that's how you do it. I would make so many scarves growing up, and it was just so much fun. And see, like, fast forward literally 2 minutes. I mean, I'm really fast at it, but it doesn't take much to get this far. Like, it's a really fun activity. You feel super accomplished, way easier than knitting, way easier than crocheting, and all you need is a ball of yarn and your fingers. Make sure that you keep pulling it though, like the part that's coming out of your hand, so that it's tight all the way through. I'm not 100% sure if that's like a real thing, but yeah. And then once you want to finish, just take all the loops from your fingers, make sure to keep them looped still, and then take the extra string, pull it through, and then tie a knot like that, and then just cut away the excess. That way you know that it won't fall apart on the ends. And then go do the same thing on the other side. Try to find the loops where your fingers were, and then tie another knot, cut off the excess, and then voila, you have like an actual legitimate scarf. It's pretty fun. And then I had the great idea of trying to wear it like a headband ribbon thing. It's honestly so thin, but I ended up tying it in a ribbon. It actually looks like some sort of like cheerleader thing. I don't know, I felt super preppy and cute. These are all of my scarves that I made. Some of them are like crocheted or knit things for my grandma. But yeah, I'm not kidding when I said I did this so much when I was little. So this part's like a little embarrassing, but during this time of severe boredom, we can also learn TikTok dances. Yes, I said it, TikTok dances. Fun fact, this is just a prop. I don't have TikTok on my phone. I learned it off of my computer because I refuse to download it, or else I know that I'm gonna waste so much time on it. But I'm just doing this like weird like dance. I forget what it's called, but I thought it was cute and it's so simple, so there we go. And I know that you don't want to hear this, but cleaning is so important. Go clean your room, I made a whole entire video on cleaning my disaster of a room last week because I couldn't even walk around in my room. I literally had to tiptoe. And it's so nice because now I can actually vacuum and I feel super productive. And then on this freshly cleaned carpet, lay down a yoga mat because we are hitting the workouts. I don't think that's an expression, but you know what I mean. I've been doing Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. I'm on day 4 in this clip, and it has been killing me, but it's super good. I used to go to the gym all the time, and then I stopped because obviously they're closed now, so I feel super accomplished doing this. It's so easy, just Google it and follow the videos. I'm super excited to see the results. It's so hard, but hopefully it'll be worth it. This is just me, super tired. Like, it actually makes me sweat. It is actually an intense workout, so highly recommend Chloe Ting 2-week shred. Second to last, I am doing a Lush face mask. It's the garlic one. I think it's supposed to be like cleansing and brightening or something like that. I went to Lush like right before everything closed, and this was one of the only face masks left, and it was like one of the cheapest ones, so I bought it. Super smelly, but it's actually super like calming, and I really like it. It makes my face extremely smooth. But yeah, during this time of self-isolation, we have really no excuse to not take care of ourselves. So stay at home, give yourself a little spa treatment, enjoy the time, enjoy life, I don't know. And then finally, maybe the reason a lot of you clicked on this video in the first place, I had to cut my bangs because they were getting out of control. They were getting so long, it was hard to like see. Like, they were starting to like enter my eyeballs. So I thought I would just film myself cutting my bangs. I've had bangs for like 6 years. I had them on and off during my childhood. But fun fact, my mom usually cuts them for me because cutting something directly in front of your eyes is actually really difficult. And I need glasses to see, so unless I'm like right up against the mirror or I'm wearing contacts, which isn't that often while I'm at home, it's really hard to do by myself. And my mom's really good at it, so I just get her to do it. But enjoy this clip of me. This is probably only my 8th or 9th time ever cutting my own bangs because it's honestly like I just hate doing it. But yeah. If you're thinking of getting your own bangs while you're in quarantine, I suggest don't. They're so high maintenance. They're extremely, extremely annoying. The only reason I have bangs is because I think I look really, really bad without them. If I could, I wouldn't have them. But, you know, it's fine. I think they suit me. But again, like, they're the only hairstyle that really suits me. But here is a tip if you are actually considering cutting your bangs. Take a look at your forehead for me, real quick. Just your forehead. Grab a mirror, stick your face in it, look at your forehead. If your forehead is small, or even like just borderline average, do not cut your bangs because they will look really bad on you. I think like 9 times out of 10, people who look good with bangs have larger than average foreheads, like myself. I think my forehead is like decently big for my face. And it just looks so much better when you have a bigger forehead for like the bangs to actually be. And then also like take a look at the texture of your hair. If you have curly or even wavy hair, avoid straight cut bangs because they will look awful and be horrible to maintain. You'll either have to straighten them every single day or they'll just be a curly mess at the front of your face. So yeah, those are just 2 things to consider. Obviously, you don't need to listen. Like, if you actually want bangs and you want to make them work, then they'll be fine. But these are just my tips from having bangs for like more than half of my life. But there we go. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it gave you some ideas for what to do while you're stuck at home. And make sure to take care of yourself. See you in my next video.